Commonwealth Youth Gold Medal. That was in the Bahamas. I'd rather be commentating there, I have to say, Josh.
Absolutely, for sure, I would. But the Sheffield for us tonight, you know, it's a great city. They love their boxers, so I'm still happy to be here.
Likewise, happy to be joining you and joining, well, this man, Tyler Jolly, in the ring.
And in the red corner, boxing for GB, Haris Akbar.
Well, Haris Akbar, the defending champion, as Joshua Buatsi says, from Bradford, not far away. I'm sure he's got friends and family supporting him. We know how important that can be. He looks calm and cool, a bit of Kanye West. I prefer Jesus Walks, I have to say, but walking into this one, it looks ready.
Definitely does. They're both very, very, very decorated youth and junior international level fighters. Haris is, you know, he goes by the nickname the Hurricane. So are we expected to see some kind of weather conditions in this fight?
I like it. Can he weather the storm in this one?
The blue corner in 2017, he was crowned Commonwealth Youth Champion and also took bronze at the European Youth Championships. From Scotland, Tyler Jolly. And across the ring in the red corner, boxing for GB. This year he was crowned national champion. Please welcome Haris Akbar.
Oh, Hurricane Haris Akbar. Living up to the name of Ruben Hurricane Carter. Big shoes to fill in that one. Dramatic story, but is this the beginning of the story of these two decorated fighters, both Youth Commonwealth Games champions? But up into the big boys division now, into the big playground, the welterweights, the under-69s. Jolly in blue, Haris Akbar. Well, we have something to smile about on this one. Very stock, steady style, deep stance. Nice little counter hook there, attempted by Akbar. But Tyler Jolly not wasting any time.
No, he's not. Well, good shot. You know what? Haris is very, very big for this weight, you know. Very big, but Jolly, he looks strong in his own right too. I feel Haris is a massive fighter for this weight.
Yeah, brings that frame, brings that physique, but bringing the heat straight away has been Tyler Jolly. Walked into a nice counter there from Haris Akbar. And as you talked about shaking off the lactic acid in the arms there, the tension, Tyler Jolly. Good elusive head movement from the Scot in blue. William Martin, his coach from the Braveheart ASC. Advise him to work his way in, to get in behind that jab. Decent jab there from the Scotsman, but Haris Akbar always stalking, always cutting off the ring.
I mentioned earlier on, you know, they've both got a lot of international experience as youths and juniors. Haris Akbar has had, he told me he's had 130 fights. And guess how many of that he's won? He's won 117. Very, very impressive. So there's a lot of experience right now in the ring right there.
Yeah, absolutely. A huge athletic resume for Haris Akbar, and he's beginning to get that physical presence to cut down the ring, keeping Tyler Jolly, at least giving him plenty to think about here. And of course, we are ringside in Sheffield, wherever you are. I hope you're with good people and in good health and enjoying some real top-class boxing. A minute to go. An engrossing round. Jolly started well. Haris Akbar beginning to stalk his prey here. Well, advice in the coaching corner for the Scots not to switch off in that corner there. Understandable, the clubbing right hand missed by much from Akbar. Good jab from Jolly. The advice for Jolly's jab is to double it up. Understandable, because Haris Akbar landing a couple of good power punches. Right hand just missing there from Akbar. Whistles past the whiskers of Jolly. Nice little uppercut as well. Both men showing all the variety in this last 20 seconds. Good head feint there from Jolly. As we peek towards the dying embers of this opening round, Haris Akbar lands a good power punch backhand to punctuate things there. The man from Bradford blasts it home. I'll talk about entertainment. I was almost having to bring you back in there from the ring apron. Josh, you were up in for that one.
Do you know, a very, very good first round from both fighters. I mentioned earlier on a lot of experience in that ring. Good fighters, you know. I think Jolly's doing a good job because Akbar's a very, very big welterweight, and if you're not careful, he's just going to stalk you down and literally, you know, take the shortest cut to win the fight, which is by knocking you out. So he's doing well, but I feel, you know, Akbar's still in there, that he's got the size, the experience. I mean, 130 fights at only just 19, that's a lot of experience in the bank. So he's probably used to this, it's nothing new to him. But you could say it's a bit of a slow start from him, but he's going to pick it up and up and up and up and up.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that pace because you talked about the numbers in terms of fights. The numbers in terms of rounds, it's only 3, but it's still 9 minutes. It's a good old chunk of time to get yourself going.
It's the slowest 9 minutes of your life.
Spoken like a true champion as both men get underway here for round number 2. It's Jolly again behind that jab. Haris Akbar just sliding those feet in ever closer, beginning to gain in confidence. And Tyler Jolly a swing and a miss there with that big backhand. Nice little counter shot there from Akbar, beginning to show some angles and some looks now. Range, the decisive element in this one.
This is really competitive, you know. Jolly on the back foot, he's just changed stance, but he's very relaxed. He's a really, really relaxed fighter. He's changed stance again. Good counter there from Akbar. You know, Jolly's doing two things. Sometimes he's going backwards, sometimes he's coming forward. He's mixing up what he's doing. And these are close exchanges.
Yeah, no question about it. Close exchanges, good power again from Akbar, beginning to get his head back. And get some clear blue water between him and the man in blue. A couple of good counters, but Jolly, not for the faint-hearted, coming in with that triple punch salvo. Good shot to the body as well, gives Akbar something to think about. Well, engrossing stuff here at the GB National Championships. Top class.
You know, looking at Jolly's face, there's a little swelling under his right eye. A lot of punches are being exchanged, and it looks like Akbar's, you know, doing more of the damage. So again, not a clash of head from what I could imagine. I would say it was a punch. But they're both landing clean shots.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a fair comment. Better head movement from Jolly. Catches that last one though, does Akbar. As you said there, a good clean contest, and that swelling definitely due to the stinging counters from Akbar, who's really got his confidence flying now. Jolly working hard, good straight backhand there, right down the pipe, gave Akbar a pause for thought. Well, William Martin, the coach, looking for that right hand over the top when he's in range. Just about lands it. Left hook misses. Jolly on the hunt. Akbar on the back foot.
Good counter from Akbar, and again another big right hand.
Well, one thing's for certain, that Akbar just drops in a little mini Ali shuffle there. He's been made to work here.
He is, but you know, doing things like that shows that you're comfortable, confident that you're in control of the fight, and it seems like out of the two, he's not unfolding yet.
Yeah, no question, the slick stuff from Akbar, the good work from Jolly, goes again with a little backhand to the body. Uppercut just slips past as we slip towards the last 10 seconds. Oh, been served up a real treat here in Sheffield as Akbar goes on the retreat there. Here's the 10-second count. And you mentioned he's big for the weight. It's a big finish from him. Chasing shadows was Jolly. Hands up for his coach there. Pretty pleased with his work, Akbar.
Absolutely, yeah.
But of course, the pressure on young Jolly here. Tyler Jolly working hard. And Haris Akbar, as we mentioned, breathing heavily as well, being made to work for every single shot, as you would expect. Top level stuff from both men. And as we move into this, well, the latter stages, the business end now, there's Haris Akbar, the defending champion, against Tyler Jolly, the Scot in blue. Looking for the jab to the body. Nice little counter hand again from Akbar. Tyler Jolly punching his way out of that clinch there. He's up for this task, and oftentimes when you're up against the very best in your division, it brings out another level in you.
For sure, it will do. You know, some fighters rise to the occasion, and you know, Jolly, he knows this is a good opportunity for him, so he's rising to the occasion. But I feel Akbar is comfortable, you know, he knows what he's doing. For someone that's had over 130 fights, probably doesn't get nervous before the fights. He's done this so many times, and just at such a young age. Do you know what I mean? So this is second nature to him, just getting out here and fighting in front of everyone.
Yeah, no question about it. You see that vast experience on the young shoulders, but it's a wise head as well from Akbar. He's been very elusive, hard to hit. And of course, that's the mantra of boxing: hit and don't get hit, and Haris Akbar has executed that so well here. Tyler Jolly, though, getting pushed up against the ropes, a swing and a miss with that left hook. And it's incumbent upon Jolly now, has to come forward, has to give Akbar something to think about. Good big backhand there from Haris Akbar. Well, you mentioned the experience, also the fact that he's from Bradford. There's a lot of people here supporting him. Big backhand caught on the shoulder there of Akbar, but staying calm, not playing to the crowd.
For sure. At this level, you cannot afford to do that, you know. The crowd will always scream whether you land or you don't land, so you cannot, you know, fall for what they're doing and let them lead you. And with the experience that Akbar's got, I'm sure he can hear them, but you know, it's selective hearing when you're in that ring. You choose what you want to listen to and what you want to hear.
As you say, the selective hearing from Akbar. But the referee just advising both men just to watch the heads on the inside there. A bit of a clubbing shot from Haris Akbar. Just a reminder that there's some power in the hands of the man in red, the bigger fighter, beginning to boss it down the stretch here. Tyler Jolly. It's been not a jolly day for him. He's certainly worked for it, had moments to smile about, and working hard here. Eats a counter on the way through, and that has been the tail of the tape of this fight. The accuracy of Akbar making the difference.
Good body shot there, you know. Very, very good, but sunk it right in.
We saw Haris Akbar take a big intake of breath there, slash that body shot across Tyler Jolly. He said moments of excellence has the Scottish fighter in blue, but the consistency of Haris Akbar down the stretch here has been made to work for it. Lovely little right hand over the shoulder. The accuracy, the tempo, and a nice smile from Akbar. He's up on his toes. He won the title last time. Who would bet against him in this one? But Tyler Jolly fighting to the finish there. Akbar tremendous. Great effort from Jolly.
Great effort. Let's wait for the decision. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see how it's going to go. But one fighter very, very confident that he's taking the win, and the other fighter not so sure. But you know, you never know with these judges.
And some big body shots there from the Scot.
Oh, big body shots, sunk them right in. Possibly should have invested in them earlier on. But again, Akbar is big at the weight, his experience. He won't let you do what you want to do. He'll make sure this fight goes the way he wants it to go.
But which way will the decision go in the end of it? Most will agree that we were treated to a real spectacle here. Top class stuff in the men's welterweight division. But we'll wait for the announcement. Haris Akbar looks confident. Tyler Jolly contributed perfectly.
So after the 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, where we have a winner by unanimous decision. Boxing out of the red corner, representing GB, Haris Akbar.
Well, wonderful stuff from both men. Takes two to tango. Tyler Jolly there, a big salutation. But congratulations to this man here, Haris Akbar. Came in with a bit of pressure, Josh. Had the title on his back, but didn't he perform well?
But he definitely did. For a champion defending the belt, he did. And just for the record, his 131st fight. That's amazing. I'm just blown away by the amount of fights he's had at such a young age. So he's got bags of experience and one to look out for.